is Friday and snow is on the mountains, and we are walking into Goodwill, and I probably sound muffled because I'm back to wearing a mask again. After David's mom got the big C, we decided, it's probably a good idea to wear masks again, right? So we're back to masking. Hello! And we're going in. I just got in trouble at Goodwill. You're not supposed to shop from the bins. And I did. I accidentally shopped from the bins. And I got asked to not shop from the bin. So I'm not going to shop from the bin. Okay, so shortest Goodwill video ever. There was literally not a thing in there. I mean, nothing. It was so bad. All right, back at it. And sometimes it's just like that. So we ended up going on over to ARC. And all the Valentine's Day stuff is out, which is always fun. It's just a whole bunch of pink and red. And you never know what you're going to find. Little tchotchkes and what have yous. So we will see what is in ARC today. And so far, not a whole lot. Just been looking at some little Valentine's Day decor. And we've got a nice little piece of carnival glass. Very pretty. Love that little guy. I think we'll grab him. Good price. Looks to be in good shape too. And I love that it actually has like a little stem for the flower. I think that's pretty. So first find is carnival glass. We will take it. I'm going to come over here and just look at the little art pieces. Sometimes you find things, sometimes you don't. Looks like some brass with some pheasants or ducks. Got some kittes. But nothing that's really catching my eye necessarily. Let's see, go back over here to the shelf. I'm easily distracted, and then I go back and forth. And then I usually try to go back over things another time just to make sure that I didn't actually miss something. So, looks like a little red tray down here. It's got some schmutz on it. It's definitely Japanese made. I've sold a lot of those textured trays over the years. Yep, made in Japan. $5.99 with schmutz on it. I think I'm going to pass. The prices have definitely gone up at all of our thrift stores in Colorado. As well as everything, like eggs, So everything's gone up, right? All right, now it looks like we've got a cute little smiley face McCoy mug, and it is in excellent shape. So definitely going to snag him. These are so collectible and cute. There's a great cookie jar that goes along with it, as well as some other pieces. So always like McCoy smileys. Got to check the bins while they're out. There wasn't anything in there. Let's see here. Into some plates and so on. I put my little smiley mug down in here. My carnival glass. There's another little piece of peach lusterware. Very pretty. Don't need it. It looks like a lone little sugar bowl. Maybe had a lid at one time. Now these are Ray Dunn. And I love these. I do a pride display every year, and I think these are really cute. So, I don't know. I may have to keep these for myself in my pride display. I do like Ray Dunn and try to pick it up because it is very collectible, and I know a lot of collectors in the Insta community. So, I don't know. Might keep, might sell, but I love them no matter what for $1.99 each. I'm going to take them. Looks like this is a little amber glass jar. Those are handy for all kinds of things. Little stash jar. And, ooh, this is really pretty. This is gold and black. It kind of reminds me of Briard. Definitely a pretty tray. It's textured on the bottom. I'm feeling like 60s Mad Men vibes. It's really pretty. So I'm going to look it over a little more thoroughly, but I'm going to put that in the cart for now and see if David wants that. Looking around to see see what we got. Oh, look, it's a cube. That is so cute. $5 though for a little cupie plate. These are collectible and fun, but I feel like the plates out of all the cupie items are probably the least collectible. So I think I'm going to, for $5, leave this one at the thrift store for someone else for another day. See what else we can find. And that's what I'm talking about. Even thrift prices are up, which is expected, with everything being up. These are pretty. I like the green. There's no markings on the back. $3.99 each. Not sure how I feel about these. Don't really like that one. Looks like some sort of Grecian trade or something. And then I think those are little leaves around the edges. I'm going to leave those for today for another person, but those are pretty and they are vintage. Just not my thing for today. Let's see what else we can find. I'm trying to be selective because everything is so high. Definitely try to pick the pieces that speak to me most and that I know our crowd enjoys for a live sale. Now, these are really pretty. More Franciscan wear, which is great. Holds up great. Love that pattern. It's really groovy, 70s. But there's only 2 of them. And they're really heavy. I only pick up plates if it's a super desirable pattern, just because they're kind of a booger to ship and they are very heavy. So, okay, now I do not know what this is, but I really want to find out. It is a little wooden house. It's $4.99, and it's got little balls that spin around in it. What is this? We must find out. Want to know. Okay. All right, so these are some really pretty burl wood pieces, and burls on wood are formed when a bud sprouts and has nowhere to go. So I think David would like these. They're great in all kinds of different decor. There's 2 of them, and they're very twisty and turny and pretty. So definitely going to snag these for David. I love the natural look of these. They look great with almost any kind of decor and era, in my opinion. All right, so next it looks like we have some more. I believe this is more Folkstone by Nora Taki. I found another piece of this a while back in one of my videos, and it is just beautiful. Only one piece of it, though. Don't really need it. That pattern there I had when I was in my 20s from Pier 1. So that's always funny to me to find. Now, this is a really interesting picture. I'm not sure what to make of it. It's very different. It's very abstract. It's a pottery piece just signed N or Z. It could be either one. I do not know what it is, but I feel like it's something, and it's well done. It's an interesting shape, and it's $7.99. And sometimes you just have a feeling about stuff, so I'm going to grab it. Oh, I see colorful, cute things. Looks like a little lollipop jar. This is adorable. I think it's a hobbyist piece. Yep, definitely is signed on the bottom. Pretty cute, though. I think it'd be fun in a Valentine's Day display or even in a Christmas display. I like the lollipops. I'm going to snag it for now. I'm going to think about it. Sometimes I do that. I'll grab something and then I change my mind later. Let's see here. It looks like some ice buckets. Got some vintage kitchen things. I am always hoping to find maybe a nice piece of Pyrex in the wild, because you just never know. But oh my goodness, lots and lots of games and puzzles. And I promised myself I won't buy any more puzzles this year to sell, because I don't know for sure if all the pieces are there and really don't want to count them all out. So I'm anti-vintage puzzles this year, guys. Not doing it. Not taking the bait. Everything's bigger in Texas. Watch out. Okay. Got a little mixing bowl that goes to a Hamilton Beach mixer. Some more things in the kitchen section. Let's see what else we have. Looks like some enamel bowls. I do believe they're newer, but oh, they're really cool. Yes, Kobe, they are newer. Sweet design though, very 70s reminiscent. Like the florals and botanicals always, I'm drawn in. Looks like a piece of Fire King Gay Fad. This is a very popular pattern with hand-painted fruit on it always. And there's an entire set of Gay Fad mixing bowls and refrigerator dishes and so on. So I think I may have to take this guy. It's in really nice shape. The paint's all there. It's still shiny. It doesn't have any chips or anything. So pretty decent price on that. I'm going to go ahead and snatch that for now. So we've got, so let's see here. Looks like a little bento box from the 50s, but appears to be missing a flower and it's in pretty bad condition. So we're going to have to leave that guy here. Rest in peace, bento box. Always fun perusing the glass section. I try to get here before David gets here, but you just never know. He's pretty fast, guys. So this is an interesting piece, but very crudely made and glued together. Very strange. It's been here for like a month. Yeah, it's just not a good crafted piece. It's kind of a mess. So we'll see if we find anything else in this section. There's always a random duck planter, you know, random duck planter that wants to be adopted. See what else we can find. All right, you guys, I think we are going to go and head over to the linen section and see if there's anything here. Now that is really pretty. I like the little stripes, but this thing is tiny. It's like a little toddler blanket. Would be perfect for my doggies. But for $8, I feel like that's kind of high for that small size, especially at a thrift store. So I left that behind. And looks like we got a little Fisher-Price toy up here, but the face is really yellowed and scratchy, so we're going to leave that guy today too. But it's fun to find Fisher-Price in the wild at the thrift store. It really is. Ooh, it looks like David found some really pretty carnival glass wine tumblers. Not sure if they're vintage, but those are cool. All right, guys, it's a clown, and it's a cute clown. Look, we've got eyelashes. It's Napco. It's $3.99. I just can't do it. I'm in one of those moods today where I'm just not picking just anything. And I can't mess with clowns. I can't mess with this either. What is this? Oh my heck. It's a mouse with cheese. All right. It's terrifying. It's $5. The mouse has no face, but the child has a face. It's wearing a mouse skin and it's foraging for cheese. I just can't with that. All right, so some days, you know, you find some stuff. Some days it's meh, but I have a good feeling. We're headed to Goodwill, and I got a good feeling about Goodwill today. I don't know why. I just do. So hopefully we will find some fresh, fun goodies at Goodwill and see what we can do. I like picking on a Friday. It is my normal picking day. I try to get out and do my thing. And this is one of our Goodwills over on the south side. So let's go and see what we can find. And yes, sometimes I talk to other people's dogs while I go into the thrift store. Hello, little biscuit friend. You're so cute. Him cute. Okay, yes, I'm a dog, like, nightmare loving person. All right, here we go. We're going into Goodwill. We'll just see, we'll see how it goes. Well, hello and ciao. And it looks like we've got a little red shoe. This is cute. Kind of gives me some Italian vibes, but is it new? Is it vintage? The polka dots are really cute. Wouldn't that be cute in a Valentine's Day display? I don't know. How do we feel about this shoe? Let me know in the comments. Yes, no. How do you feel about the red polka dotted shoe? I kind of like it. All right. Well, it looks like we're now moving into some dollhouse furniture. This is interesting. Little game behind plexiglass. Oh, this looks like it would frustrate me. I don't even want to know. I think it's newer. Yes, it is. And I am going to pass because, yeah, no, that doesn't look like fun to me. Okay, so we've got some cute little dollhouse furniture. I like the little grandfather clock. There's a little pendulum and weights in there. That's cute. Little wooden guy. It looks like all these pieces are $1.99. And it looks like some of the pieces are in better shape than others. Okay. Well, I like that. That's got little drawers and they're all there. I think the armoire is kind of beat up and that's missing a little knob. So yes, definitely gonna take maybe 3 of these. Those are tiny and cute. I like them. I think dollhouse furniture is fun. It takes me back to being a kid. I love that stuff for Barbies and everything too. Now there's a little table, but I think I'm gonna leave the little table behind and we're just gonna go with those 3 little wooden pieces. Those are so cute. Here's some more. We've got a bathtub and a little toilet and a sink, but those are in kind of rough shape and the little toilet was really crude. Again, that's got a chip on it and those are all $1.99 each. So I'm gonna leave those. Got one of these things for the little chicken pecker thingy toy. It's a good time. So I remember selling one of these a long time ago. I do like the hand painted wooden toys. Looks like this is from Croatia 2013. Okay, interesting. I haven't found anything that's just like woohoo today. Now that definitely belongs somewhere with something. It's just a little plain glass ball. Sure. But we will see what we can find and what it belongs to, and I bet that is it. It's got little dragons on it. It's a little stand, and it looks like it might be the right size. So let's see if we've got a stand for our ball. Sure enough, we do, and that's really cool. I like the little dragons on it, and I do feel like it's vintage. So that's pretty. I think I am going to go ahead and snag that. It is definitely a piece that is up David's alley, I think. So, yep, good price. It is priced separately, but that's okay. Sometimes they'll make a deal with you at the register. Sometimes they won't. I'm not going to sweat it. It would be $6 total for both pieces. So I think that's a decent deal. And we'll go ahead and put that in the cart for David. Love it. So that's a fun find. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into. Let's see. And we are at Goodwill, by the way. So I'm looking for good things at Goodwill. Looks like these are some little dishes, some kind of little crackled ceramics. And looks like that is a little menorah, but I don't think it's terribly old. It's really cute and petite though, and I have great candles that would look perfect in it, but we're kind of past that season, aren't we? We are now into February and January. What do people want in February and January? Well, I'm always looking for vintage Valentine's Day stuff. I don't know about you guys. And anything that is kind of springy and new, feeling like butterflies and little insects, like this little mollusk weirdo. We've got a little snail friend. And you know what? I saw his other friend earlier, and now I'm going to reunite them. Look, reunited, and it feels so good. These are actually really cute, so I am going to grab those little guys. Can't go wrong with a pair of snail shakers, and add them to my little cart. All right, guys, this I am freaking out. This is Enid Collins of Texas. This is a Lovebird purse. It would have had a mirror right there and felt in the bottom, but the mirrors and the felt are very easy to replace. It's got its original handle, and look how cute it is. Oh my gosh, Love, and that little bird. I'm dying. I have to snag that. That was find of the day. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. Okay, this is really rough and in terrible shape. What in the world happened to this? Somebody's got some kind of powdered cleanser on it, and it's stuck in all the cracks. It is a hot mess, and it looks like this is a piece, maybe mid-century V. Jackson. Interesting. I've never actually seen that brand, but it is a type of hand painted and done, looks like ceramics. too bad it wasn't in better shape. It had a ton of chips on it. It probably would have cleaned up well, though. Okay, this is one in those colors I think I'm going to keep. This is an enamelware bowl, and it's greens and pinks and blues. Look at that swirl. Oh, it's so groovy and good. I really want this for myself. I think I might keep this. Just having that kind of day. Got my cute little love purse, and I love that groovy enamelware plate. That is beautiful. All right, let's see what else we can find. Now, these are bevel glass encased little silk flowers with the plastic greenery and the little bows. And then, ooh, we have a velvet painting down here with a really great mid-century frame. And it's a speckle gold frame, and it looks like a big yucca and some cactus, some saguaro cactus. So it's really Southwestern. It's good price, and it's not a huge size, and it's in beautiful shape. Look at those colors. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do that. I think David will like that piece for sure. So we've got a few little fun things in here. The cart's quickly getting full. Doesn't take long. A little jade Buddha. He's cute. Those are great. So these floral pieces are just too boogered up and old looking. They're very hazy, and I don't think I'd be able to clean them, and the subject matter is just not super desirable, so I left them behind. A little piece of blue glass. I'll have David inspect that. It's heavy and nice. This is so pretty. These are the hospitality pineapples, usually made by Lefton. I used to have one of these, and I sold one a while back. New Orleans also makes them as well. This one has lost a lot. You can see a lot of little chipping, unfortunately, on the flowers and the little roses on the pineapple. So definitely this is a left behind piece. It's just too darn chippy, guys, and it's missing a little flower and everything right there. So that is too bad, because these are beautiful in Valentine's displays. That's actually what I used to do with mine. We've got never put off what until tomorrow, what you can put off indefinitely. That's a fun little counted cross stitch, but it's really dirty and it doesn't look like one I want to clean. So I don't know about your Goodwills, but our Goodwill has a new little area that is their upscale area, and this is it. And everything out here is higher priced, and it's usually a bunch of nothing. This is a pretty Mexican pottery piece. Really like it, but again, you know, it's $30. You know, I wouldn't pay that for it at a flea market or an antique mall. So I mean, Goodwill is trying to do a high-end thing. Unfortunately, whoever they have curating this, it doesn't really know what's what. And most of the pieces out here are pretty common, boring, and overpriced. So, unfortunately, that's kind of the way it goes. This is a pretty little glass piece. Not sure how I'm feeling about that. But again, very pricey, because it's out in the high-end Goodwill section. So, they try, you know, but there's nothing out here that's really tripping my trigger. I've got some mule mugs, a clear grab bag vase, and some Capodimonte style looking flowers. And again, pricing out here is going to be higher than the rest of the store, just because they've deemed it, you know, good enough to go in the high-end section. But as you can see, it's just kind of common stuff. There's nothing that's too awfully exciting out here. So, hi guys. Hello, it's me. And is it even a trip to the thrift store without a live well, love much, laugh often sign? Of course it's not. So, oh, look, and there's more mantras. We've got a Dalai Lama little paperweight. Yes, okay. So, looks like we are into another Goodwill, and this is a little lucite pen holder, but honestly, I don't feel like that's real versatile. Who wants a lucite pen holder? I'm going to leave that for someone else. I told you, I'm in one of those picky moods today. Picky. Sometimes you have to be as a picker when the prices are high and the stuff is like kind of mediocre, but you're finding some cute things. Now, I really love these. These are, oh, look how cute. They're so kitschy and tiny. We've got little bunnies and birdies. And I love this one. She's like a little gardener lady. She's got a puppy dog. Okay, these are really cute. They're like little ceramic tiles and they're framed. So I'm going to take all of these. They're darling. And I think that's a kitschy little fun find. And I like small things for the wall. They're great for vignettes. And I know a lot of people have that same style as I do. So definitely going to grab those. That guy's just looking at me crazy. Now these are some cool little shoes. But I see chips on them all so far. That one I don't think has any chips, but it's kind of crudely done. Cute little shoes. I think they would have probably once upon a time been good. But yeah, chips and cracks are kind of a bummer, so I try to avoid those things. And yes, these all fit that bill, unfortunately. So we will save the little shoes for another day. I'm always drawn to these little nail art pieces. And this one is really sweet. It's got some cute colors, but unfortunately it's not in that great a shape. It's missing some paint right there on a petal. Darn it. These are so cute. Clover cluster is what she called it. And there's a lot of different artists that did these back in the 60s and 70s. And some of them are really ornate. I love those. So anytime I find them, I usually pick them up. But that one is going to stay put today, unfortunately, because it's just not in good enough shape. Kind of been the theme for the day, huh? So looking around to see if there's anything else we can find. That pattern, again, is from Pier 1. It was the first pattern I ever had in dishes in my early 20s before I was married. So it's always nostalgic when I see that particular pattern. Little marble dish right here. Looks like some pictures. Now this striped picture is pretty. That's Anchor Hawking. And it looks like it's kind of beat up. But I love the colors. It's really nice. Leave that guy behind just because it's pretty scratchy, unfortunately. And it looks like our colors are 50% off purple and 30% off yellow tags today. And what do I spy with my little eye but a Rubik's Cube ottoman? Okay, that's really cute. Like, the kid part of me wanted that. I really did. This is pretty. This looks like a brutalist brass sculpture. These are really pretty. It looks like we've got cattails and lily pads. Very tall. I don't want to ship that. I know David's not feeling like shipping that. But those are pretty. I'll leave them behind for someone else that has a booth because those are great pieces and they're both in really nice shape and good price, $2.99 each. So I'm sure someone else will enjoy those. Cool little ashtray we got going on here. All right, so I'm trying to get stuff out. Okay, we've got a strawberry shortcake tin under here. I'm gonna try to get to it. Let's see, I'm gonna move some stuff out. The basket's gotta come out. We'll put this in here maybe. Oh gosh. Oh. Whoopsie.
You rang?
Filming for that whole thing. Oh gosh, there's more. Yes, I'm totally fine. I was just trying to get to this. It was on the bottom and I'm filming. So, apologies. I'm so sorry. This is what I was going for.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it was all metal.
Very, very loud metal.
Thank you.
Totally worth it.
That was really embarrassing.
It's all part of the experience.
Well, it was worth it, right? All right, so we got raspberry tart and the cat custard and lemon meringue. Oh my heck. Strawberry shortcake tray for the win. It's a freaking calamity, but I got it. Why not? All right, you guys. Well, that was a whole lot of fun. It's been a great day out picking. And Colorado just passed a new law that you can no longer get plastic bags for free. You have to buy them. So why buy a plastic bag when we all have 5 million of the reusables, right? So we've got our reusable bags, and this is all of our haul from the Thrifts and Goodwill today. It's been thrifty, it's been fun. We might stop another place on the way home, but this might be it. So if that's the case, peace, love, and vintage from Goodwill. Bye, guys.